Today on the Doctor Who Guide, I'm going to talk about the difference between the American Region 1 5th Doctor DVDs and the ones in Britain and around the world. There are more differences than you might think, so stick around, because all that and more is coming up. The best box set that you can buy for Doctor Who. Hey guys, welcome to the Doctor Who Guide. My name is Alex Patterson. It is my goal to help you grow your knowledge, your collection, and your connection with other Doctor Who fans. So if you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. And today, we are talking about the differences between the American DVDs versus the British DVDs. That Region 1 is partially America and Region 2 is partially Britain and the UK. So the first story on our list today is Castrovalva. Now, in Region 2, you guys can only buy this DVD as part of the New Beginnings box set. Here in America, we have the option to buy this either individually or in a box set. And I mean, you can buy any stories in a box set individually through like third-party sellers, but I'm talking about whether or not the companies are actually producing them individually or in a box set. So in Region 1, we just have the option. We can get it individually or in the box set. Next up is Fort to Doomsday. It's available individually here in Region 1, and it's the same for Regions 2 and 4 as well. By the way, I believe that Region 2 and Region 4 are exactly the same, although correct me if I'm wrong. Next up is Kenda, and in Regions 2 and 4, you guys get it as part of the Mara Tales box set, which makes sense. It pairs it up with Snake Dance. That's the only way you guys can buy it. Here in Region 1, we do not have that box set. We actually just have this individually. So that is something to note. We do not have the Mara Tales box set here. Following that is the Visitation. You can get the normal edition and the special edition. I have the special edition. Both of those in Regions 2, 4, and 1 are all available separately. The same goes for Black Orchid and Earthshock. In Regions 2, 4, and 1, we all get them individually. However, Earthshock is very rare in Region 1 in the US and Canada. And if you want to know more about rare Doctor Who DVDs, I'll link up to a video in the description above on what DVDs are rare in America and why they're rare. So definitely check out that video. Next up is Time Flight. In Region 1, it is available only individually. However, in Regions 2 and 4, you guys have the Time Flight Arc of Infinity box set, which is kind of cool because it bridges seasons 19 and 20, I believe. I'm not exactly sure why there's a box set in Region 2 and 4 that collects Time Flight and Arc of Infinity. Anyway, here in America, we do not have that box set. It's only something that's available in Regions 2 and 4. The only downside to a box set is if it contains a story that you're not excited about, then you're kind of stuck with getting it. Next up is the Snake Dance DVD. Now, again, as we've said, this is the second half of the Mara Tales box set. In Region 1, we have them individually only. By the way, so far all of the DVDs that I've mentioned that are in box sets are only available in Regions 2 and 4 as box sets. Next up is a box set that we actually all have in Regions 2, 4, and 1, and that is the Black Guardian Trilogy box set. You get Modern Undead, Terminus, and Enlightenment, all three of these stories. Here in Region 1, again, just like Regions 2 and 4, sold in a box set only. In a box set only, in a box set. Because I'm an old lady reviewing these DVDs. It's my life. Next up is The King's Demons. Now, this story is available only individually in Region 1. However, in Regions 2 and 4, you lucky people have the Chameleon Tales box set, yet another 5th Doctor box set that is available in Regions 2 and 4 and isn't in Region 1. Next up is The Five Doctors. Now, this is the 25th anniversary edition. There's also a special edition that came before it, and you can collect both of those individually in Regions 2, 4, and 1. Next up is Warriors of the Deep. Now, in Regions 2, 4, and 1, we all have the Beneath the Surface box set, which contains all of the classic series stories with the Silurians. So you have Doctor Who and the Silurians, Doctor Who the Seeds of Death, and Doctor Who Warriors of the Deep. Now, in America, it is also sold individually, so we can choose between getting the box set and the DVDs. Just worked out for me that I never got the box set, although I would like to have that. In Regions 2 and 4, you can only buy it as part of the Beneath the Surface box set. Next is the Awakening DVD. Here in America, it's available only individually, but in Regions 2 and 4, you guys have a box set called Earth Story. It's Doctor Who The Awakening, as well as the first Doctor story of Doctor Who The Gunfighters, but it kind of makes sense that they would lump on a story that is generally disliked by Doctor Who fans with better stories. Here in America, we have the option of not buying The Gunfighters, but oh, come on, I loved it when I first saw it. Following that is Frontios, and that is a story that is available individually for all of us in regions 2, 4, and 1. Next up is the Resurrection of the Daleks Normal Edition. Now, we'll talk about the Special Edition later, but the Normal Edition for you guys in regions 2 and 4 is available on the Davros Collection box set or individually. Now, we do not have the Davros Collection box set in region 1. We have the Normal Edition of this story available only individually. Resurrection of the Daleks Special Edition is a completely different story. In Region 2 and 4, you guys get the story in the Revisitations 2 box set. We do not have any of the Revisitations box sets here in America, which were kind of a clever way in Regions 2 and 4 to get people to rebuy the special editions, but here in America it's just available individually. Following that is Planet of Fire. It is a rare DVD here in Region 1, but it is available individually. In Regions 2 and 4, it comes in the Chameleon Tales box set with the King's Demons, and that is the only way you guys can get this story. Next up is the Caves of Androzani Normal Edition. This is available only in Region 2 as part of the Regenerations box set. Regions 1 and 4 can only get the normal edition of this story individually. Region 2 is the only region to have the Regenerations box set. However, the special edition of this story is available only individually in Region 1. However, in Regions 2 and 4, the special edition is available as part of the Regenerations 1 box set. Just to review this, here in Region 1, we do not have the Mara Tales box set, the Time Flight Arc of Infinity box set, the Chameleon Tales box set, the Earth Story box set, the Complete Davros Collection box set, the Revisitations 2 box set, or the Revisitations 1 box set, or the Regeneration box set. Basically, the only sets that we share with you in common for the Fifth Doctor are the New Beginnings box set, the Black Guardian Trilogy box set, and the Beneath the Surface box set. I hope this has helped you. Comment down below with any other differences that I may have missed in this video. Also, definitely check out the playlist that I've linked up above that contains other videos in this series talking about the differences between regions 1, 2, 4, what regions even are, and all of that good stuff. So, definitely subscribe to get more content just like this. My name is Alex Patterson, and this has been the Doctor Who Guide. Next up is Kenda. Oops, no. Now, we do or do not have, and I only have the Planet of Fire that is a rare